Okay, let's move to the second one, which is a tablet branch. You know, the Samsung, the Galaxies and the iPads getting popular. So I know the one of the insurance guys start with a P and start with an A. They already have this kind of system, but we will share that we will see what's the difference between their system and our system.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so
Hey, what's this?
this is, I would say, a sample of the tablet branch concept. Basically, this is mainly more for insurance demo.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is the kind of the screen that you share, what you have.
So this is actually, I'm projecting my my iPad here so that you guys can see. So just say today I joined 4CS, and instead of this IT company, we are an insurance company. And Mickey as my boss. As the first day that I joined the company, I don't know anything about insurance, but he just gave me this iPad and tell me, Colin, go out and find customers. So this is probably the scenario. Okay. So I will have my login to verify myself who I am. With that, I can log in. We mimic this so basically on my first day on the job, I already have 3 meetings set for me to go and visit. This could be done, that is probably sync up to your CRM or any other cold calling kind of activities that you have done before. So maybe today I'll visit the first person first, Kevin in, I have no idea where this is, but yeah, okay. Sure. So this itself is really just an insurance demo. So in terms of, if you can see the notice as well as customer list, all this like existing previous meetings that you might have with this customer, you can actually put it in. At the same time, for 4CS, we are generally more concerned with the holding area for all the different type of policies or forms, because that is actually where the integration together with our software comes in. So today, it doesn't matter if I'm not well-versed with all this insurance. I don't have to go to office to collect every single brochure in case the customer suddenly calls me and says he needs something that I do not know. I can actually carry the entire product line on my iPad itself.
Can you show us?
Okay, so just say maybe today, iInsurance, we are looking for additional details. Okay. So the product brochure, it can come up. I can also send to the customer if he's looking for it. Okay, and just say maybe today, just nice, the customer wants to take this insurance, right? Just say insert. And then we can actually proceed for a contract signing almost immediately. Okay. So this part, so basically when you go into a contract, you have to identify, like me, I identify myself. So this part is actually to identify the end customer, like who the end customer is. Obviously, all this are just it's a mock-up, it's some PDPA agreements so that you can collect customer information. At the same time, this identification number here can be probably like an NIC or email address or handphone number, depending on what available software is there already.
Can you also put the OTP?
Yep, definitely.
Or the biometric things?
Sure, I think that will be covered by our partners in public.
Yeah, I think hopefully my partner can cover that area. We cannot cover all the things. That's why one of the purpose of today's event is to show you complete solution rather than just the form itself or the security itself. I think after all the kind of the time, then you will get the total solution, big picture. And that's the kind of the big the things that we have.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. So based on that, this will probably be all the documents or the kind of documents that the customer has to sign up. And with that, we will actually pull out the correct template that is needed for them to proceed.
Even he showed just one for the application, but as long as the customer select twice or the multiple kind of product, at the same time we can support, we can populate all the data adhere to all the necessary application documentation immediately.
Okay, so existing information we can pre-populate it. So it could be if this is a reoccurring customer or probably a renewal, you can have most of the information in there. We can also add in additional information, maybe like surname or stuff like that. Just say today, because I said this is my first day on the job, right? So it's like, I have no idea how to fill up this form. So what I can do is probably we have the next buttons where we can actually put the entire business logic inside. So just say I click, I say, okay, this whole page, the most important thing is you get the customer to sign. And then it can auto goes to where I have left out.
Which means like in the form level, you can put the validation rule,
Yep.
the field by field, area
Yep.
by
So-
area.
Yeah, this way, even if it's a new person, there would be no human errors. Yeah. So just say, this page I need to sign. Okay, so there are a few pages here. I think we can probably just quickly go through. So the next page, this is probably where you want to attach documents, like maybe the front and back of your ID or your IC. Just say for this, let me just see. Okay.
So insurance guys are usually they're asking the attachment, let's say my income statement or my health kind of all the statement, whatever, as attachment, but no need anymore, right? So even court, if I bring this kind of things to court, they can recognize this as a same evidence.
Sure. So even today, like I think Mickey was saying, we were dynamic. So we have the add document button there, right? So maybe this person, maybe I'm a foreigner, I need extra documents, or I don't know, maybe I'm too old, I need to put my medical report or something. You can easily just click the add button, and then we can just extend the page to put it as, you can choose to put it in form, or you put it out of the form, it depends.
What's the limitation of putting the pictures?
Sorry, limitation?
Yeah, how many pictures you can add?
As many as you need.
Yeah, as many as possible. Yeah. So this is the kind of dynamic features that I can, based on the selection of the customer's preference, the form will be dynamically changed, all the formats and like questions and things.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and what's next?
So next, probably everything is done. We submit. So everything goes to the back end. I don't have to go back to probably submit this contract. And then PDF will be generated. This is for the end customer. So the end customer will receive this. And this will actually be...
Okay, hang on.
Yep.
Can you show us the timestamp here? Okay, automatically what time that I got this kind of the signature. Can you also put the kind of the location information where I got this signature from?
Yes, it can. It's on the next slide. One last thing I think we like to talk about is probably this, the timestamping. So this itself will digitally create the original document. So there's actually no need for you to do double keying or scanning, because that is the original document was actually paper. That's why you had to do a double keying or scanning to make use of it. But this itself, the document is created digitally itself.
In the fintech, one of the hardest issues is the blockchain. So right, like you can just make a blockchain to get the kind of the authenticated original kind of file to prove to get the kind of the secure security as well. We are on the development to support the blockchain. So sooner or later, you don't have to worry about the things. How you can just save all the kind of the secure kind of documentation. Okay, this is very good. It's the end of the second demo.
Yes.
All right, this one is Mickey. This too simple. I know it's too simple. That's our proposal, because again, we don't know your insurance well. I can bring one of my customers one, but again, that's not our property, so we cannot share all the screen. We can ask my customer, Mr. Lee. But again, so that's why we simplified all the things as a mock-up. It looks like some of the kind of image file. Yes, it is. But if you are interested about this solution, then we can talk about more details. Let's say we didn't put the kind of features on the simulation part. Whenever you sit down with the customers and has a consultation, change the preference, let's say the 12 months, 24 months, up to the 36 months, what's the kind of change of all the installment kind of the amount. Well, you can put this kind of the things into here, and we can work with our partners, like FPT, the SI companies. They know they have a specialty on that kind of area as well. Okay, so like this is the one of the kind of second area how you can just reduce the paper, and they got the kind of field information. They submit from the field immediately. Then like once you submit it, all the kind of policy, the documentation will be sent to the customer by email immediately. At the same time, once I got a kind of like submitted the PDF or I submitted the kind of the documentation, internally got an approval and then notification back to customer as well, that approved or something like that.